update time. So the old man's been busy taking out the axle. You can see it's a drop axle setup, and the reason why he decided to take that out is because the backing plate, so where the brakes are, and let's just have a look here. This is the brake setup. You can see that that's completely well, it's salvageable, but it basically needs an overhaul. And so what he's decided to do is just bite the bullet and get new an entire new brake setup, hydraulic brake setup for this. And so he took this out because this backing plate here, apparently the this flange here, the backing plates won't fit on, the newer ones. So he's thinking about replacing the entire axle, making it a standard straight axle, and getting the entire system put in. So new axle, new brakes, obviously new bearings, everything else. And in here, looks pretty neat. These bolts here were actually completely rusted in, so he had to angle grind off the supporting bracket on both sides. Aside from that, it looks okay. The other side's pretty much the same. So here's how we had to cut those off. And again, probably just needs a bit of a service. Slip looks all right. And in terms of the waterproofing that we did on that separate video, and that was to remove the hatch, that actually ended up working really well. So we had a fair bit of downpour last night and some this afternoon, and there has not been a drop come through. So, you know, all these areas up here where water can come through the rivets, he's going to have to clean this up obviously, but it's all now super watertight. So that confirmed it. And all the windows have been done as well. I think I've mentioned that previously. And there's been no water coming through anymore. So this is the sheeting that will be used for the back here. So that's got to be cut to size. So overall, progress is good now that we've got a fairly watertight Caravan. The rebuild can begin. Oh, and the other thing that's just recently happened too is these new side lamps. They're the same ones that I purchased on the Millard, and of course new tail lights as well. And what you don't see obviously is the ground. What we've done is we've ran a wire into behind, grounded it, and then the other lamp has a ground wire running from there all the way through and joins up with this one. So we're not running two independent grounds for the tail lights. So that's it. Quick update, and we'll show you the changes when the old man has bought the new axle and so on.